everyone. We have been going over the surface area of prisms, and now we have to look for the surface area, but for our cylinders instead. So these are a little bit different because our bases here, as you can see, they are circles. So again, they do need to be two of them. They need to be parallel and congruent. Therefore, I know that these are my only two bases. The lateral area is 2 pi rh, but to find the surface area, we take that lateral area, so these two are the same, and then we add 2 pi r squared, where r is our radius and h is our height. And the height still stays the same, so the height is between those two bases. So keep that in mind while we're working on these. So for example, on number 9, I'm going to shade in my bases. So I can very easily see that my height here between them is 26. So I'm going to say that's my height right here. And then of course my radius does go from the center of my circle to the edge. Therefore here my r is 11. I'm going to start off first by copying down my formula. So I know my surface area is 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi rh. Then, real simple, I'm going to be working with these two instead. So I'm going to do this first, and then I will do this second. So if I replace what I know, then I know that is 2 pi, and then my radius is 11, and I will be squaring that. And then I'm going to replace my other side, so 2 pi stays. My radius is 11. My height, in this case, is 26. And so if we're trying to keep as accurate as possible, I'm going to be leaving my pi in my answer. So here, I am actually going to multiply just the numbers. So if I pull up my calculator, it will say 2 times 11 squared. Click enter, that will be 242. So that'll be 242. I'm going to bring down my pi. That's going to stay here. Now working with my other side, again here it's going to be my 2 multiplied by my 11. Oops, let me undo that. Multiplied by my 11 and then 26. So if I go on my calculator, that is 2 times 11 times 26. Click enter. We have 572. So here is 572. That pi drops down. From here, we can say, let's add up my numbers. So 242 and then 572. And we can add those two up. I'm going to say 242 plus, what's the other number? 572. Click enter, that is 814. So my surface area is 814. Don't forget the pi, we still need to drop that one down. But if it does tell us to round, then we're going to have to find it with our decimal. So in that case, we'd say 242 pi plus, that is 572 pi. Click enter. And if we look, our original answer was 814 pi. That is the exact same answer. So I would come over here, say it's either 814 pi or 2557.26. So that is my answer. Either of those two are fine. Depending on what they ask you is what you will answer with. Number 10 is a little bit different, but I will start off by shading in my sides like I do always. So shade here, shade there, and then I'm going to label. I do need my radius and my height, so Between my two sides, between my two bases, that's going to be my height. So that is going to be h. But in this case, we're not given our radius, we're given our diameter. So our diameter is 15. Luckily for us, we know that my radius is just half of that. So from the center to the edge, so I'm going to divide this by 2. And my radius ends up being 7.5. And I'm going to come over here and say SA. And I will be copying down my formula. 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi rh. I'm going to work again 2 and 2, so my first replacements will be 2 pi, and then I am going to square my radius. I'm going to say plus 2 pi stays the same, multiplied by my radius, and multiplied by my height, which in this case we said was 9. So again, if I want to keep everything as accurate as possible, I'm just going to be multiplying the numbers, not the pi's. But I will be doing them separately. So I am going to pull up my calculator again and say 2 multiplied by 7.5 squared. And we have 112.5. So I'd say 112.5, we drop down our pi. On the other hand, we say 2 times 7.5 times 9. So 2 times 7.5 times 9, click enter, that is 135. So I'll say 135, don't forget the pi. And we are done with that step. Next step, I'm going to add my two numbers. So, where's my calculator? 112.5 plus 135. We have 2447.5. So 2447.5. Don't forget your pi's. But if you want a decimal, all we have to do there is say 112.5 pi plus, that other one's 135 pi. Click enter. It's going to give you the exact same, so 777.54. Of course, those two are the exact same answer. Nothing's changed there. Let me clean this up a bit. 0.4. They are the exact same thing, just depending on what they want you to answer is what the way you'll be answering. So that's going to be all for today. If you have any more questions, come see me in B Lunch, Monday through Wednesday.